I go where you go.
Yep, I'm good to leave.
Alright, so you guys are gonna meet back up with Captain Maureen Adelleaf. Let's see here. So you make your way out of the town center towards the outskirts where the caravan is waiting. The steady sound of the wagon wheels and the clip-clop of horse hooves greet them as they approach. The lead of the caravan stands Captain Maureen Adelleaf, the weathered and sharp-eyed woman who's seen it all. The quiet strength and wisdom of a seasoned adventurer etched into every line of her face. She stands tall by her wagon, her posture alert but relaxed, as though she was always ready for whatever the road might throw her way. Her long brown hair, tied back in a practical braid, catches the light of the morning sun as she waves at the party, her expression warm but businesslike. "Well, looks like the band's all back together," Maureen says with a smile.
Where'd you sleep, Maureen?
In the stables, of course. Can't
You
leave my
slept in the
horses.
stables?
Can't leave my horses. And she pats.
Maureen, we slept in beds in private rooms.
Well, that's great. You should be ready for the trail then. I trust the night treated you well? And
Not too well.
looks at the cleric, a little hungover perhaps, Malera?
The beer was very good. I have not had a good beer like that in a while.
Yeah, she had drunk dreams.
Dreams, you say?
There may have been rabbits.
Rabbits? Well, perhaps we'll get some on the trail and we'll have a feast. The road calls again, she continues, her tone turning a little more serious. We've got quite a journey ahead of us. Triboar's not far, but it's the last stop before the real challenges start. Keep your wits about you. The trail's getting more dangerous by the day. Do you guys head off with her?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no, I looked at the interactive map and I spoiled something for myself. I'm just stop looking at that.
Stop looking at it.
I'm not looking at it anymore.
I'm gonna read it to you.
No.
And there's something I need to tell you about the road ahead. But first, let's get on the move. We got a long day ahead of us. So as the caravan reaches the edge, a few wagons back up to a stop. You know, we're all getting ready to leave. You know, there's a couple wagons leaving with us. Ahead, the Neverwinter militia are interrogating travelers. 2 guards hold a wanted poster. They carefully study the party as they pass by.
Do I recognize either of them?
Roll a perception check.
That is
And Nimin, roll a perception check.
an 8.
You're just like, howdy, boys.
You know
What's going on,
that they're
brothers?
guards. Yeah, you just assume that, they're like all Neverwinter militia.
He's trying to give him a fist bump.
21.
You see a crude rendering of your likeness on this poster that they're showing everybody and interrogating everybody ahead of you.
I'm gonna pull up my hood and just like keep quiet in the shadows of the.
So as it gets closer, I'm going to need you, Nimin, to roll me a stealth check, and I need everyone else to.
Yeah, did I noticed Nimin suddenly getting very secretive.
Roll a perception check. Everybody, if you want to look at the poster, they're out. Obviously these caravans.
I got a 16.
Yeah, you see.
I had a 19
Okay, everybody sees.
myself.
Yeah, everybody sees pretty much that the mood has shifted, and they're one caravan away. They're about to come up to you guys.
I think we need to cover for Nim.
Why?
You there! I need to talk to you. Come here. And as Maureen pull forward, sweat on her brow. Clearly she's a little shaken. She just doesn't say much of anything. Have you seen this man? And she holds up the poster. Goes by the name Nim. There's just N-I-M. Not your full name, but still very similar. And it has a rough, drawing of you. Have you seen anyone on the road that matches this description, or perhaps in the city?
She's gonna take the poster and study it very closely. And then say, no, I haven't seen them in the city.
If you're going to try to deceive, roll a deception check.
I have an idea.
You have an idea? What's your idea?
For deception.
So what's going on? Like, this road is the only one leading out. Are we on a bridge? Are we like near a woodland area?
No,
Like,
you're in the city. You're getting ready to leave the city.
So it's a
There's
gate?
bridge ahead of you. There's a gate. Yep, there's a gate. There's two guards. Militia.
all right. Okay, so I want to cast thaumaturgy and mimic a man's voice somewhere like behind the guards, like still inside the city, but away from us. And I want the man to say, "There's Nim over there."
I love that. Yes.
Great.
Yes.
And I just whisper, "In moonlight whispers, shadows play with mystic voice. The night holds sway." And then the guy's voice appears from behind them at a distance.
One of the guards that wasn't holding the poster turns and walks that direction and kind of like looks around. The other one kind of points to the poster like as if to give it back to him. Brew. Have you all seen him or not?
I said no.
Well, didn't you hear your man in the city somewhere just said he saw Nim?
I can't be bothered with this. And he folds up the fucking poster and goes, next, and waves Marine on by. Nim, roll me a stealth check real quick. Roll a active perception check here.
12.
You're lucky, I got a 7.
Jeez.
That was a low roll.
Yeah.
So we made it out of the city?
Yep.
Nice.
You get onto the trail heading south. Let's get the Oh shoot. What am I looking for here? Let's get the map open. So we can kind of tell where we're at here.
Where we're going.
We left Neverwinter going south to Helm's Hold. We now leave Helm's Hold going south. That's a day's travel to the Triboar Trail intersection on the high road.
Do we have to sleep? Make camp.
Yeah, you should probably make camp. Marine's getting tired, and she's the one driving the caravan, and it's getting dark. So yeah, why don't we set up for camp?
Set up for camp, build fires,
Yeah.
set up guards.
I'm gonna be praying over my my staff that I'm trying to attune to. Also, do I know like what phase the moon it's in right now?
Isn't that kind of your thing? So we could just I don't know.
Roll for it or just
Just figure.
Just look up.
Yeah,
Just
just
look
look
up.
up.
Yeah. I'll
right
just look
there,
up
Laura.
tonight's moon.
Just make it to our actual moon. Yeah.
I love that.
Jesus.
Just look up.
A waxing gibbous. What the hell is that again?
It's going away.
Sounds like a bird.
Waxing means it's filling. Waning means it's going away.
Yeah.
So it's getting full. But I don't know. Gibbous, I think, means small. It's like thin. I can't remember.
Oh, so it's like nearly getting full. Just looking at my responsibilities.
Yeah, Hannah's got responsibilities when you have a god like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or a goddess, I guess I should say, sorry.
Couldn't be me.
So, are we setting up a first watch? What do you guys
Yeah,
decide
I'm gonna
amongst
say
yourself?
Nim is like nervous with the whole thing at the gate, so he's gonna offer to stay up and take first watch. You guys get some rest. I'll take watch.
Okay, I'm gonna
Sure.
pray a bit and then sleep.
I'm going to rest with my bow and arrow notched.
Nice.
I love it. Just leaned up against something with a bow and arrow in
Yep.
your lap.
Yep.
All right, so yeah, the night settles in. Nim, the first hour, you don't see anything out of the ordinary. You peer in the darkness, and the darkness peers back. Nothing much to report.
I'm just like hanging out on top of the cart, and I'm like, I have my little sleeping mouse in my palm of my hand. I'm just stroking the back of his head.
Well, roll me a perception check. See if you see what I have
Mouse's
stored
name.
for us. Here.
16.
Do you hear what
What did
I?
I call the mouse? I had a name for the mouse like last session.
You think you hear something, but it's probably just the wind.
Classic.
Perfect, yeah. It's perfect.
Okay, let me roll a couple. Very sneaky. Roll me another perception check here.
Oh boy. 9.
Yeah, there was something clinking in camp, but you think it was probably just Malara moving something in her sleep.
Sounds like Malaya.
Is it loud enough to disturb anybody that's sleeping?
Nope, it's very sneaky. Your watch time.
Very sneaky noise.
Your watch time is up.
I'll take the next one.
Brew, roll me a perception check.
Okay. That is a 19.
You see a little goblin with a bag full of, things that you all have had in your bags. Now it's very quietly tiptoeing to the edge of camp.
Let's kill it.
Can I try to whip a dagger at him?
Yeah.
Dagger, dagger, dagger. Where is dagger? Where's my dagger? Oh, hand axe, not dagger.
There you go. That's even better. I was gonna say,
Okay.
you seem more like a hand axe. guy.
Yeah, dagger seems not right.
Well, hand
Um,
axe is plural.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have 4 of them.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. All right.
Okay, that is a 13 to hit.
Okay, that's gonna hit. Roll damage.
And that is
Do you just split him in half? That would be awesome.
1d6 plus 2.
Let's find out. I don't have very many hit points or goblins.
That is 5.
Yeah, you almost kill him, but he yelps in pain with the hand axe pinning the bag of goodies that he stole to his back. He lets go, but the bag is still stuck to his back, and he begins running as fast as he can.
Oh god. I'm gonna
Does
take
it wake
after him.
the rest of us up?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm
Do
gonna
you
be like,
choose
"Oi!"
you choose to wake everybody up there, Brew?
I'm gonna scream.
Kill him.
He's got our shit!
Paladin, because you slept with your bow and arrow, I'm going to give you the opportunity to take a shot before he gets out of sight.
Awesome.
The rest of you wake up are like, huh? And Nim, like, your first thought is like, my shit, you know? Like,
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Uh,
I'm gonna yell out and do my master of tactics
There you
and stop him.
so what does that
And
do
so
for...
now you have double damage on whatever happens here.
I rolled an 18.
Oh, God.
Obliterate.
There he is, little shit.
Look at him.
Yeah, I think you rolled double damage, so you roll twice on your damage, basically.
Oh, okay, sorry. Let's see. I gotta change the dice here on the. Of course, it's not letting me. A little different page. Alright, dice 6.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Die 6.
First one's 4. Second one's 6.
Well, you shoot an arrow directly through this little Gabbo's head, and he falls dead to the ground.
Amazing.
Nice shot, Lucian.
I'm
Well done.
gonna re-string another arrow as we scan the environment and someone collect what he had from us.
And take my hand axe out
Yeah.
and retrieve the bag.
You find the various odds and ends that belong to you guys. Just whatever you thought was valuable to yourself, you found missing and in that bag.
Does he have anything on him?
Just a crude mace and his tiny little Gabbo armor.
Okay.
Aw. Gonna keep
Do
it 'cause
we-
it's cute.
Do we see anything else in the
Uh,
area?
Roll a perception. Anyone who's gonna scan and look around.
100% am.
Yeah, the
18.
9.
18, 9.
Not good. Just put it
18.
at that.
So yeah, Lucian and Nim kind of run out into the grass and kind of like you take one side and you take the other kind of deal. And you both scan into the darkness and don't see anything, but you can only assume that this is probably a scout.
So we've got to make a decision. Do we pack up and leave, or we prepare for battle?
Just remember my dream, guys. We were surrounded by goblins.
Oh, good point.
They'll return and in greater numbers.
So let's keep
damn it.
distance weapons, whoever has them, while everybody else packs up. So I'll have my bow. And actually, it's still dark, right?
Yes, it's the middle of the night at this point. You guys will only have a short rest and you will not have a long rest. But now that since you don't really, it's not really gonna hurt you a whole lot. But we might push into a level of exhaustion if we don't.
Marin,
so-
what do you want to do? Do you want to leave or do you want to stay? Because we can do either.
Are you asking the caravan
the
leader?
Caravan leader.
Yeah.
Let me roll a history check for her to see what she knows.
Yeah.
She knows a lot. She rolled a 19. She's pretty wise. So she understands that where we're at, we're near Cragmaw Hideout, which is fucking Goblin Central, you know? Like,
So why we camp here in the first place?
Yeah, what the fuck, Marin?
So let's
well, she says that we're on, normally they attack folks on the Triboar Trail. There's not, we haven't seen, they're venturing onto the high road. This is very unlike them, so like something's up.
So are they going to have a trap for us when we go back on the road, or so are we safe for staying, or are we safe for leaving?
That's a good question, she says. I really don't feel safe staying, but at the same time, anything can happen in the dark on the road.
All right, so two night seers, they've got the night vision.
Yeah.
I got superior dark vision. I get up to
Right.
120 feet, so
Yeah.
I can
Yeah, I
stand
have dark
up
vision.
with the driver.
You guys keep guard while we pack up quickly, and then
Yeah.
we get out.
All right,
I'll be on
everyone
the-
that's
on the
packing
cart.
up, roll a survival, and everyone who's perceiving, roll a perception.
I'll do survival.
Oh, frick.
19
11.
for survival.
Okay, 19. So you managed to put out all the fires and pack up pretty quickly. Lucian, you want to roll me a survival here to see how you do?
17.
Yeah, you have no problem. This is your wheelhouse right now, like packing up and getting on the road. Asses and elbows. Let's go. So
Being a guard, I'm used to
yeah,
having to pack shit up. And
yeah, for sure.
I got an 11 on perception.
An 11. Okay. What about you, Nimin?
23.
So yeah, you.
Nim sees the future.
Yeah, you actually do like quiet down and hear like multiple things in the woods in the distance. You know, the sounds of tiny little footprints and footsteps. You know, coming your way.
I'll be like encouraging everyone. Make haste. There's something nearby. We gotta move, guys. We gotta move.
I'm going to. Is the fire still going, right?
If you want a fire to be before you snuff it out to be lit, that's perfect. But the idea is to get everything snuffed up and gone. You know.
But all right, they know we're here. I'm going to set fire to an arrow and shoot it into the direction that Nim's dead.
Okay.
See if I can start a fire by where they're at.
All right. So yeah, dip it in and yeah, you shoot it up. Let me roll a chance here. All right, above 10, we got a fire here. Small at first, but it begins to grow, spreading across the grass and into the trees. You snuff out the last fire, and you all get on. And Marine, being guided by Nim and Malera, they get out onto the high road. You look behind you guys though, but you see, a horde of goblins piling onto the road, almost clamoring over each other to get to you. Some of them on fire, and I think
So metal.
Yeah, I wish we had. We should have totally had some metal music, but. Just imagine, you're being chased now. This is kind of like a chase scene. If you guys have any spells, skills, or things that you would like to do to help in any way, let me know.
So are they gaining on us, or are we pulling away?
They're gaining on you a little bit, yeah, because the horses are, you're now pulling out onto the high road, but the horses are a little spooked, and it's dark, and they don't really they don't like to run at night.
So are they concentrated enough that if I just shoot into the bundle with an arrow, I'm going to hit something?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to keep doing it until I'm out of arrows or they're gone.
All right. Roll me 3 attack rolls here.
First one's 3. Second one's 19.
Best 2 out of
Third
3.
one's 18.
All right, best 2 out of 3. You managed to dump your quiver into a majority of them, thinning a lot of the ones that were like the fastest. You singled out which ones, but it was the ones that were getting close, because you've got like dark. You don't have dark vision, so like when they got close enough to be seen in the flame, I just imagine you just hitting them.
Great.
As soon as they get close enough, you shot them.
Awesome.
Anyone else have anything that they want to?
I'm gonna take some ball bearings and just throw them out as we're riding away.
You have ball
I got
bearings?
like a 2 pound. I have a 2 pound bag of ball bearings.
That's so tough.
2 pounds.
And so anything within 10 feet of those or when it makes it 10 feet square, I guess.
Yeah.
And then, they have to roll a DC 10 or go prone, and it takes 10 minutes to recover.
They are.
That's crazy.
Good majority
That's
of them are
awesome.
gonna fall down then because that was like a 3s.
That was perfect.
All right, so yeah, you guys ride into the dark, having escaped the goblin hordes, but now navigating is gonna be an issue. It's dark. The road is perilous. You've gotten away,
I'm gonna walk by the caravan. By the way, I'm not gonna ride on it.
but okay.
Okay.
Would it
And
be-
I'll stay up
I'll-
top because I got my 120-foot vision. So
Yeah,
Would it be good to slow down enough to actually lead the caravan, Bree, lead the caravan, at a walking pace.
Yeah, yeah, we could. Yeah,
Mhm.
totally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll take it slow. Yeah.
yeah. You've managed to get far enough away that they've given up their. They've questioned their pursuit. But that obviously wasn't worth it for them. So yeah, you guys slowed to a little quieter pace. And the air is still. You hear crickets and frogs in the distance. You can hear the sound of wind and waves lapping against the cliffs to the west. And let's see here. I had a cool caravan encounter. Okay, so as the caravan moves along the high road, the creak of the wagon wheels suddenly loud and silence. The wagon wheels suddenly loud in the silence of the forested trail. Up ahead, what's everyone's passive perception? I guess the people that would be up front.
14,
Mine's 10.
14, 20.
Yeah, so
How do you tell what that is?
it should be
13.
10 plus whatever your God, I forget what your passive is compared to your active. I think it's 10 plus your whatever your perception is. Intelligence. No,
So I roll a die 20,
yeah, roll a die 20 for me. We'll see.
12.
Okay, so yeah, Malera and Lucian, you don't see this, but the other two, you catch a faint rustling as a man emerges from the underbrush on the side of the road. He's gaunt and is dressed in mismatched leather furs. He's got a thin frame and his face is weathered, marked by lines of exhaustion and caution. In one hand, he clutches a torch, and the other in a walking stick. And he's got a rusty hunting knife on his pouch on his hip. He pauses as he sees you guys coming, and then he runs up to the cart and kind of holding up the torch. He says, "Best watch your step." And he mutters, nodding towards the ahead. And roll me a perception, you two. The Malera and Nim.
Perception, you said?
Yeah, roll a perception again.
God, that's a
Oh.
real bad roll.
Yeah,
6.
that's a 1.
You don't see
Yes.
what he's talking about. Better just watch your step. Nothing good ahead. You don't see them? I've put them everywhere.
You put what everywhere?
He kind of looks at you and he goes, "Traps."
What traps? I don't see any.
Do you step off the caravan and take a closer look?
Would you like to
Not really.
walk us through, old timer?
Oh, through. With this thing, no. Much too many. Much too many, he says. And it's still out there in the night.
What is it?
A beast!
It-
He turns and puts his hands above his eyes, above his head. This big, eyes glowing yellow and fangs. Oh, I've been hunting it, for years now, yes. I've almost had him.
I'm going to
From-
need you to back up.
From how he describes it, would anybody have any idea of what he's
Yeah.
talking about?
Roll me an insight.
Can I do it with advantage because I work for the guard and we might have been tipped about something like this?
That was quite a while ago. That's a bit of a stretch, Brew.
I mean, it wasn't that long ago.
I think
I
Nim
roll-
needs sleep. He rolled another 1.
You
I rolled
another-
8.
You rolled an 8.
What was it? Investigation or insight?
Insight.
Insight. Oh,
You're-
that's a 9.
You're all not sure if he's not the threat here. You're not sure what this guy's deal is. If he's talking about a real monster or one just in his head,
Do I detect evil on this dude?
Sure.
Do I have to do something for that?
Oh no, sorry. I thought you had to do. I wasn't sure what you had to do.
Oh,
What does it say? Yeah, I don't have paladin.
let's look it up.
I think you just detect whether or not he's good or evil, but
Yeah,
I don't know if
within
you
a
have to
certain
roll. I
radius.
don't think you have to roll anything like that. Yeah, you don't sense anything undead or evil about this guy. You do sense something like something might be a little off with him, but he's not evil.
Okay. 1 second here.
Oh, you got me water. Thank you. I was like, what are you asking me? Yeah, so let's just you start to hear the sound of traps snapping in the distance. In the
Well,
dark.
let's prepare for whatever comes out. So, I'm gonna jump down and have my spear and shield.
Yeah, the hunter seems jubilated at this point. He says, "I think I got him," and he kind of like walks very carefully towards the sound, taking steps, left and right, then left, like zigzagging around. And you see the light get further and further away, and then all of a sudden you hear like the screams of someone being torn apart by a large animal, and the light snuffs out.
That's not good.
This foe is
All
beyond
right.
any of you.
Can
Let's,
I try to copy his sand walk and get over there?
Yeah, once you get up there, you all see that there are, if you get off the caravan and get closer, you do see that there are literal hunter traps, like, everywhere. Like, spread
And what
across
kind
the
of-
ground.
Do we see like his blood and his clothing and?
You don't see him.
Oh, he's 100% the
Or else
tracking
he's got,
himself.
or else he's like a were creature.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And was trying to trick us, but we heard the traps go off.
Trying to catch himself.
Yeah, how far ahead of did this all take place?
Yeah.
Do we know? Because we got
Um,
120 vision of dark vision.
Yeah,
120 feet.
roll me,
I only have 60.
initiative.
Ooh.
Because you see it. It steps out of the darkness and into view.
A
5.
dirty 20. Let's get it all in the
Yeah,
Discord.
let's get it all in the Discord here. There are live sessions.
12 again.
Oh, nope, not 52.
52, holy shit.
Wow. I feel
What's
like
the-
you're gonna go first.
Roll initiative, it should be on your
Yeah, character sheet initiative roll.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah.
I should probably roll my initiative. Okay, no, never mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say 5 seems a little low. 8's a little better. A little better.
So do we all roll initiative or just?
Yep.
Yeah.
I need Lucian, and then I'll show you guys what you got.
Okay.
You poor guys. Oh, and you leveled up in Discord. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. Okay, Hannah's fleshing it out
That
for
should
us.
count for a level up in D&D too.
I think so. Our GM assistant here tonight. Beast, well, this is what you guys see. It's an owl bear.
Oh,
Malara says.
Yeah, it's stepped on a trap. It's got, and it's hanging from its beak is this frail old hunter.
Is he dead?
He's dead.
Oh,
shame.
sorry to hear that, dude.
Yeah.
Tough luck.
Well,
Does anybody have speak with animals?
No.
You're up first, so it's up to you to decide.
We got to kill it. I mean, it's coming after us. It's killed somebody. Whatever
Yeah,
you got.
I think I'm just gonna like buff you guys. Let me see what I want to do. Like Shield of Faith, which I can cast as a cantrip. Where is it at? Around a creature you touch. I think I'm gonna give this to Nim because I'm assuming Nim's right near me, or maybe myself.
Yeah, you guys
honestly,
can decide where you are in the pecking order, where you want to be.
I'm like right at the line of the traps, but
Yeah.
I don't know how. If I have 60 feet of dark vision, so do I? Like we all see it. We all see what it is.
Yeah, I would assume you all see what it is.
I'm gonna cast.
Well, I don't know if the paladin. Are you holding a torch?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Then you would see it in the torchlight. You would see some spooky shit.
How far away is it?
Let's see here. Let's put a good 40 feet away.
All right.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cast Shield of Faith on myself. Where did it go? I just fucking had it. There it is. It requires concentration for up to 10 minutes. I'm just gonna cast that on myself. And send by Silver's rays, your armor gleams in moonlight grace, your trust in your dreams, I say, and my hair gets all staticky and my eyes glow, and cast Shield of Faith on myself.
It's a little more beefy.
Yeah, which gives me a +2 bonus to my AC for the duration of the 10 minutes. As long as my concentration is cure.
Okay, Lucian.
Well, I'm gonna heave my spear at it, and then I'm gonna draw my sword.
Okay, throw your spear at it.
Natural 20.
Yes.
Nice.
Nice.
All right. Well, it's got an armor class 13, so you hit.
All right. So, how do I do damage on a natural 20?
I think it's just. Is it double damage?
I think it's doubled, yeah.
Pretty sure.
Okay, so it's 1d6 for a spear. 5, so it's 10. Plus 4 for strength. So 14.
14. Yeah, doubles the die rolled. Okay. So 14.
Oh, I forgot I had powerful build. I have advantage on being grappled.
Let me get a notepad. I forgot that. All right. Who's next? We got Broom.
It's a me.
So you huck a spear and draw your sword.
You said this thing is like 40 feet away from us?
Yeah. And there's lots of traps between you and there. Scattered
Wonderful.
throughout. It's difficult terrain.
Well, I'm just
And
gonna
if you
try
move-
to lure it to us then.
Okay. I was gonna say, if you move further in, there may be more checks required for you not to step on a trap.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna whip a hand axe at it then, because I want it to come over here.
Alright.
Okay. That is 3. A 3. Does a 3 hit it?
The 3 just whips right over top of him, man. Just whiffs
Damn
over
it.
top of him.
Do I
And,
want to try to go there?
I would say don't.
Yeah, I don't think I do.
Yeah, don't take unnecessary damage.
I'm just going to take my hand axe or my great axe and like beat on my shield to try and get its
Okay.
attention.
Alright. Nim.
That's the natural way to call someone to
Exactly.
you. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. Everything understands
Who
that.
doesn't that work on?
Right?
Okay, Nim is going to take out his bow and use steady aim to give myself advantage on the attack.
Perfect.
And that is a... Oh, wait, I got to
Add your proficiency and everything. Make sure.
22.
Oh!
Dang.
High rollers. All right, high rollers. Let's see what you got for damage here. 3.
6.
6. All right. So Brew, he takes your call, you know. He sees that you're the one making all the noise. You just see this giant owl bear like bolting towards you, and with its heft as it like charges, it breaks some of the like hunter traps underneath it, but it still has one like on its arm. He comes up to you and is gonna make a multi-attack at a +7. First with its
Whoa.
beak and then with its claws. So it's looking a little scary here.
A wolf.
Well, the first attack's gonna be an 8.
That misses.
18.
That's my AC.
Yeah.
Which I think
okay.
hits, right?
Yeah.
Meets it.
So D10, we don't need that. Let's see, there's the D8. Alright, it's 2D8 plus 5. Damn, dude. Okay, so that's... Dang, 12 damage. 12 slashing. Do you want to use your reaction for the rune that you got from lifting the stone? Do you want to use that as a reaction?
Oh yeah. Because was it bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that.
All right, half that damage. And for the next
A
10
6.
turns, I think. Yep, 6. Yep.
Cool.
So just as you get clawed, your cleavage rune activates
My tits is glowing.
across your chest, and it protects you, shielding you from most of the damage there. All right, top of the order, Malera.
So is this thing like right in front of us all?
Yeah, it just ran up to Brew and slashed her across, tried to bite her, and then tried to slash her.
So it's within like like striking distance of melee weapons then for like all of us.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, what's your range on what you're looking for? And you can
I
always
was gonna
just
try
run up
to-
to him.
I was just gonna say I was just feeling like running up and hitting it with my mace.
Yeah, do that.
Smash it.
It maced.
It's gonna be 18.
That's gonna hit.
Awesome.
High rollers.
That's gonna be. Did I? Yeah. Gonna be 3 bludgeoning. Only 3.
It's I mean
1d6.
1d6 plus whatever you should have some.
Is that plus my proficiency or?
Yeah, you
I don't think so.
Plus whatever you should add something. It should be D. What is it for your strength or whatever?
What's your strength?
Yeah, what's your strength modifier? You should add something to it. It's not
Strength
just.
mod is 0, so.
That's why. Okay.
Ah!
Okay, so you did 3 damage.
Yeah. I like hit its like
That's damage.
ankle.
Yep. It's 3 less
not
than it's
0.
had before.
That's right. All
I
right.
just like go up and be like, nah.
You just realize that it's a giant owl bear.
Yeah, I
It's a
look up
large,
kind of in
large
fear.
creature, you know. All right, Lucian.
Longsword,
Longsword time.
18 plus 4. And I'm going to use my Divine Smite also. So,
So divine radiant light booms off of his blade as he slashes into the owlbear.
so 26 plus 4, 30 points of damage.
Oh my god!
Holy cannoli.
Yeah, I rolled a 5,
Holy
5,
cow.
8, 8.
Owlbear who?
He is bleeding. He's bleeding, but he's still in the fight. Damn, Brew.
Not for long, baby.
God damn, I forget about radiant damage.
That's the best thing ever.
That's yeah. As a paladin, that's
Truly
like
is.
that's like the bread and butter chef's kiss of. It's the same for like booming blade, is a really big, heavy hitter. What are you doing, bro?
Oh,
You just
me
got
again?
slashed, yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, we're quick on this
Battle expert.
initiative.
Okay, I'm gonna rage,
Yeah, rage it out.
and I'm going to. What am I gonna do?
So you rage out and scream, and the owlbear squatches. I don't know what do the owls like sound like? I
Yeah,
don't
what
know.
do they sound like?
Terrifying. They
owls?
screech. Yeah, thank you. That's the. I was like squawk. No, that's not right.
Okay, I'm gonna do a reckless attack. I have advantage.
When I was a kid, we came across an owl after a storm that stood about 3 to 4 feet tall, and it was injured and screaming, and it sounded pretty scary. So I can only
Yeah,
imagine
owls
if it
are
was
huge.
huge. Yeah.
Yeah, I hit one with a car once in the middle
Oh.
of the night. And it was terrifying. All I saw was the wingspan and then it fly over my car.
Oh no.
Yeah, I felt so bad.
I bet
15 to hit.
15's gonna hit.
You know
Okay.
that when they find a barn owl and stuff, they'll find a lot of like collars in its pellets because it's been eating all the pets
Yeah, eating
from
all
the
the
neighborhood.
pets.
Yeah.
And that is 16 damage.
Wee. Okay, tell us how you kill this owl bear.
Owlbear, poor little owlbear.
All the people that killed the owlbear.
Yeah,
I
our group can
guess-
do a lot of damage.
Yeah, you guys, paladin.
Yeah,
Paladin
Jesus.
is insane with the
And
damage.
I helped.
you fucking buffed
You
yourself
took
and did 3
You
damage.
took 3 away from it.
Uh,
I guess I take my great axe, and maybe after Lucian hits it, maybe it's just like kind of wincing a bit, and I see that as my opportunity.
yeah.
So I rage out and just hack across its neck with my great axe.
And it drops.
Probably cleave it in two almost.
Yeah. Can I take it the head?
Yeah, if you want. It's pretty big, but if you want to like tie it to the caravan, get some
Hell
rope
yeah.
out and tie it to the caravan as a trophy.
Yeah. Yeah, I got rope.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna tie it on the front.
Hell yeah.
Does it
there
have-
you
Does it have anything on its body and its fur?
go.
Anything?
The scale, you know, the claws are worth something. You know that some of these big feathers can be plucked and harvested. So you know, like as a survivalist, someone that's been on the road, you know, like, you know, somebody's got use of parts. So if you want to take the natural loot, you can.
Is there anything from the old man left around?
You see his rusty knife, his hunting knife, and all of his traps that aren't destroyed are still like open. So like the ones that are on the side of the road, basically the ones in the road, I imagine all got destroyed in the battle. But like around you, there's still hunter traps.
I'm gonna try to dismantle one and just keep it.
Yeah, roll. Let's see. You're rolling intelligence to try to see if you can figure out its mechanisms and like an investigation, I guess.
Yeah, Nim needs to sleep.
Yeah, you all need to sleep.
Wait, is that? That's a 7. Okay, good. I thought it was a 1.
That's always the worst. Yeah.
That's a 8, 9, 9.
Oof. You manage to take a stick and poke it in one and get it to clamp down, but you can't quite figure out how to get it to open yet. But you have one that's closed.
Okay.
Do you guys keep going? Do you set up camp?
Yeah.
Is there any danger for us getting in any of the traps?
No. You guys go past the area that's been trapped pretty easily. Marine really says she needs to sleep. Like, I think we're in a safe enough place now. The cross section for the Triboar Trail's just right out of sight, you know, so it's just over the next hill probably. If we camp here, I'm sure we'll be fine.
We managed to set up camp like in the traps.
Using the
like
traps? Using the traps? Yeah.
yeah, like using them to our advantage.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
a good idea.
So
Set up a few traps.
That's yeah, let's do that. So yeah, that's how you guys managed to make it through the night unharmed. Is like you all put up a bunch of traps, you know. Here, I'm gonna switch chairs with Hannah here. So you guys decide what you're gonna do. I'll switch chairs here.
Doing another watch.
Yeah, let's do that again. And I can heal Brew with laying on hands
Yay!
so that you're back at full.
Full? Wow.
Well, I mean, you're not down like 50, are you?
No. My max is 35.
I can heal up to 15, so
That's pretty good. Unfortunately, you guys don't have your healer anymore.
yeah, I know.
Excuse me.
You throwing hands now. You're a fighter.
Yeah, for 3 damage.
Every cut's a good cut. Remember that in a fight.
That's right. I like that.
Damage is damage.
Alright, let's close our elevator. Merc that motherfucker. Okay. So you guys managed to do your set up your watches, and it goes throughout the night with no problems. Early in the morning, you hear one of the traps snap, but you go out and find that it was just like a small animal, and it's something to eat in the morning. You know.
This-
As the rabbit is cleaved in half.
Yeah. It's that dream about the rabbits.
Rabbits.
They were dancing and got caught in the traps.
It's
All
just
right.
a bunny rabbit.
So as you guys go over the last hill, get on the road in the morning. You know, you guys have your trail rations and get on the road. If you have rations in your bag,
I do.
take one out. Even with you all can't just eat a rabbit, so.
Right.
So you guys are approaching the crossroads, and have seen other caravans in the morning, you know, that had left earlier than you, already on the road. This is kind of like a busier section. As the party approaches the crossroads where the high road meets the Triboar Trail, a familiar figure comes into view. Standing on a small rise near the intersection, a wry, weathered man dressed in earthen hues raises a hand in greeting. His hair, streaked with silver, flows freely around his shoulders, and an intricately carved wooden staff is planted firmly beside him in the ground. It's Quinric Fistril, the druid that you encountered in Neverwinter. Quinric smiles broadly as he sees the...
Hey, it's you.
You guys remember him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did druidcraft for you to tell you whether or not it was going to be windy or not.
Oh no.
The weatherman?
The
Don't make
weatherman.
eye contact.
His eyes glinting with recognition and warmth. Well, if it isn't my old fellow road warriors, he says with a gentle laugh.
No habla common.
Hey, you. It's been so long. You?
Just the souls I was looking to see. Hoping to
How
see
did you get
come.
here before us?
And he puts his hands into the shape of a bird and flies it through
I
the
don't-
air.
I don't know what you're saying.
He points at himself. Tell me, how fares the road? He leans on his staff, a little weary.
You know, it's got its trials.
It's a road.
It's a road. Why?
Oh, it's making conversation, of course. Just wondering what your end of the road brought you, you know? And he kind of like leans in a little bit further.
We rid the road of a major threat, so that is good.
Another threat off the road is always good for fellow travelers like myself. Now, I don't wish to delay you too long, but I am here on a bit of a charitable mission, he says with a chuckle. I'm collecting contributions from any travelers willing to support a noble cause.
Okay, we better be going now.
The circle's been working tirelessly to establish a library, you see, and he's like running to like keep up with your card at this point.
Nim is gonna flick a gold coin out of the window as we drive away.
As you drive away, you hear the end of his spiel.
Do we hear Sarah McLachlan coming through the woods?
Yeah, for 39 cents a day.
Nim, you see him like saying, wait, and he's holding up a charm in his hand, and he sees that you might not stop, and he's like kind of sad a little bit, and he puts it down and puts it back in his coat.
I'm gonna stop and turn back and be like, you have 10 seconds.
He hands it to Nim. As a token of my thanks.
So what is it? A charm?
Yep.
It looks like a charm. Of
Yeah,
some
just
kind?
like kind of like the charm that the druid gave, or the not the druid,
Dwarf?
the dwarf. Thank you.
Dwarf. Yeah.
Yeah. So it'll grant you a +1 bonus to nature checks for the next day.
Oh,
Nice.
that's good.
It's like an oak leaf, like a flag, you know. A red oak leaf.
Is this your character from your game?
Yeah.
I knew it.
Yep.
All right.
That's cool.
+1 to
I like
nature
that.
checks.
So since you guys mentioned taking a danger off the road, he kind of like gets Lucian's attention and kind of like nods, says, dangerous indeed. The world is more restless than ever, and the wilds hold a strange peril. He glances at the Triboar trail right next to you that you're about to get on. Perhaps a place of knowledge could be one of the first steps towards harmony. A shield of understanding, if you will. And besides, it's a cause that gives me hope, and that alone is worth the journey. He tells you to, be careful out there. He kind of warns you that, I offer you like a druidic blessing for the road, and kind of like feeds sugar cubes to your horses and like, gets you on your way, and then leaves and turns into a bird and flies away.
Amen.
So, turning onto
We
the
do that?
trail, you feel an immediate difference.
Is just before we turn, is this a trade area, real quick?
You do see other caravans coming and going north-south on the what is it?
The
high road.
only reason I ask is I need arrows. I fired all mine out.
All right. I don't think you're gonna find arrows on the trail.
Can you make some?
Trail like that? You might be able to make some. That might be.
Sure. Next break, I'll make some.
See if you can make some arrows up. Yeah, I think it was worth it though. Getting overrun by a horde of gobos. Definitely
Yeah.
I'm gonna hand him 10 arrows. I have enough I can share.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Instead of worrying about having to make your own, Nim steps up, seeing that you're looking sadly at your empty quiver, and offers you 10 arrows of your own.
Wow, Nim, just handing things out left and right, hey?
We need all the help. We need his bow.
Okay.
So yes,
You're getting nothing right now.
the road
I
narrows
don't want anything.
beneath the weight of the encroaching trees. So like as you guys get going, like you start to see this isn't the wide road of the high road. This is the Triboar trail. It's literally quite that.
Got like roots going through it and stuff.
Yeah, the branches overarching ahead in a natural tunnel. Here the air feels cooler, and the sound of distant bird calls mixed with the gentle rustle of leaves, as though the forest itself is welcoming and wary of your presence. Where the high road was busy and filled with noise of civilization, the Triboar trail hums with the life of the wild. The dirt path, lined with thick grass, patches of wildflowers, is littered with small stone and dips from recent rain, leaving puddles that reflect an overcast sky above. To your right, a gentle incline leads up to a ridge lined dotted with pine trees, their needles catching the faint beams of sunlight that breaks through the clouds. To your left, the ground dips into a small groove where shadows gather, even in the daylight, hinting at small creatures that move throughout the underbrush. As you guys continue on, it's growing quiet, and there is a large sense of isolation kind of growing over you guys. You realize how far away you are from the city that you left. You know, it feels far away now. And the trail ahead, winding through the valleys over gentle hills, basically is like a gateway to the unknown. You know, like it's like anything can happen out here in the wild. It's definitely a different atmosphere. As you travel along, you start to hear the sound of flowing water, gradually growing louder. Around a bend, you come upon a small but swift stream cutting across your path. A rudimentary wooden bridge lies ahead, but it's clear that time and neglect have taken their toll. The center of the bridge has collapsed, with loose planks drifting downstream, and only two ends precariously clinging to the bank. The water itself isn't particularly deep, but its flow is swift enough to pose a problem for anyone who isn't prepared to wade through with care. A signpost points towards a faint trail off the side, overgrown and barely visible, but promising a safer route around the broken bridge. So, what is your decision here?
So the wagons can get across at this point, right?
With a little bit of care, it would be definitely hard to do. It would be a challenge.
Here's what I propose. Brew, swim across the river with a rope. Tie it to the other end, and we're going to tie it to this end. That's going to be the downstream catch-all. So we're going to run the caravans on the upstream part of the rope. So if it starts to get pushed down, the rope will kind of keep it from going downstream. And we can use it as a way to, steady ourselves as we go across.
Yeah.
I have a feeling that the sign is a trap.
Yeah, who just puts a sign up saying this is the best way?
And I think that they purposely destroyed the bridge. So that's my vote. But what do you guys think?
The other idea, I could go scout this other trail
Sure.
and see
You and Nim?
what we think of it. Yeah.
Maybe I should go alone. I can have a much easier time sneaking up. If I need your help, I will call for you.
No, I'm gonna come.
You're gonna come. All right, just stay behind me. I'll go a bit ahead.
No, I'm gonna walk in the front.
So difficult.
Headstrong, isn't she?
Your choice. All right.
Come on, Nim.
And I guess me and Lucien will stay back and guard the caravan.
Marine says that, she's not sure about the river, but she's also not sure about what lies ahead. So definitely go check it out.
Yeah, we need to protect this cart. So if there's a safe way around without damaging it, that would be
Yeah,
good.
I don't want my owlbear head to get wet.
Nim and Brew make their way onto the path that twists into a shallow mere, which is like a swamp, like marsh, where patches of mud stretch out like dark pools between tufts of thick grass and reeds. The air is thick, cloying, and with each step, your boots sink slightly into the muck. A dull squelching accompanied by every move. The buzzing sound hovers in the air like a persistent, invisible hum, threading through the fog as you move forward. Roll me perception, guys. The trail winds through dark, twisted trees, their limbs hanging low, dripping with moisture. A feeling of being watched settles over you guys. But the fog makes it hard to pinpoint the source. Ahead.
I rolled an 18.
Rolled an 18. What about you, Brew?
I rolled. Oops. 22.
Dang.
I
Man.
forgot that I have primal knowledge, which means I
Oh,
can
right.
make certain checks with strength instead of.
So that's
Okay, yeah.
awesome. So
Yeah.
Amazing.
Brew, you are
Nim
like
has his bonus too for his little trinket too, right?
the nature.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
The
yeah.
nature. You have plus
Yeah.
1. So yeah, you both rolled pretty stinking
Okay.
high. So yeah, ahead you get the faint impressions of animal tracks. Like Brew, you kind of look down and you see like deer tracks veering off to the left where this buzzing noise seems to be loudest.
Yeah.
So
Dear.
characters that rolled a perception higher than 13, that was both of you. Characters strain your eyes and ears to detect anything unusual in the fog. You reveal a glimpse of shadows flitting through the mist, just barely visible among the reeds.
We should head back and get the others and tell them what we see.
I'm good at that.
All right, we're gonna quietly go back up the hill and then.
Quietly, perfect. Roll a stealth check.
Easy.
My specialty.
I love
Ooh.
this.
So I just
18.
18. All right, you were the one I was worried about.
24.
24. You quietly make your way out and back to the waiting party. So
And
what did you see?
So I come back and it's very swampy up there. There's we're seeing some shadows too. I don't trust that way.
Do you were they like humans type shadows or animal type shadows, or did you notice?
Could I tell?
You heard a lot of buzzing, and the shadows were kind of floating around, flittering through the mist.
Bugs.
There's a lot of buzzing and they're floating around the mist.
Large or
Bugs.
small?
Large bugs.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, would they been large?
Bugs.
Yeah, probably.
If,
They were
if,
pretty.
if they were bugs, they were big shadows for bugs. So yeah, you can imagine
Big
if
bugs.
they were
Yeah.
bugs.
Big bugs.
I'm guessing that these are not small creatures.
No, they're big bugs.
So do you wanna? So our options are to try to cross here or to go fight them.
Well,
We
if it's
risk
marshy,
biking the other way, but it would probably. Although it is a very swampy area as well, so I don't know how difficult it would be to get our cart through there.
Yeah,
Good
I
point.
think the carts are gonna get stuck.
Good point. All right. Well,
let's
So
take
maybe
the
we should
river.
stick to this bridge, and I like the rope idea, Lucian. So
Yeah.
let's
let's try that.
go forward with that. And get us across.
Well, the horses aren't fond of this idea, but with a little persuasion, I think we could get them across. You first, though. I guess, Brew, if you want to be the first one.
Yeah,
to
Brew,
swim
you're gonna
across,
do
give
the
me an
rope thing?
athletics
Yeah,
check.
I'm gonna tie the rope around my waist and
We're gonna do a skill challenge to see if Brew. What do you guys do
Brew just
first?
goes
Brew?
off.
What do you do first?
Yeah, hold on to the rope.
So,
Yeah,
you
we'll
tie-
have the rope, so if she starts going downstream, we'll be able to pull it back.
All right, that's what I needed to know. Thank you.
so the bridge is like intact, but it's rickety.
It's
Right.
just the first part of it's intact, and then the middle section's just all blown out. Yeah, and it's a pretty.
Oh, like it doesn't exist at all.
Yeah, no, it's gone. Yeah, there's no
Oh.
bridge. You would be like crossing a river, like Oregon Trail style.
Doing Oregon Trail, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, gotcha.
Amazing. Okay. I'm
We
gonna
make
get
sure
a
we
rope.
put the caravan like on the top side of the river from the bridge, so that way we don't
Yes.
get the rush of the water from the other side.
Yeah.
Yep. Good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna running jump and try to clear this.
Yeah, give me
Yeah.
an athletics check.
Oh no. That is 8.
Yeah, you jump into the fucking water, and now you're swimming for your survival.
Pull her back.
Help.
Everyone who's got
Ready
the
up.
rope, roll an athletics check.
Oh god. Little Nim. Oh, look at that, 18.
I got a natural
You
20.
do love me.
You got natural 20. All right. So yeah,
And 12.
you're the last on the rope. Nim's in the middle. He's actually
I'm helping.
You're doing great, Valera.
I love it. Yeah, so yeah, up front is Lucian. He digs his boots, into the mud and the reeds and manages to pull her out pretty quickly.
All right, well, that didn't work. You want me to do it again?
Well,
It was nice
Um,
having a bath.
I guess we could use the bridge to walk across, right? So
Oh, the
You have
the
this-
bridge is gone.
Oh, it's
The center of the
gone?
bridge is gone. All you see is like, imagine like the shoreline, like that, like that's where the bridge is still intact, but on both sides. So,
okay, gotcha. Well, I guess. Yeah, try it again.
Yeah.
Hannah and Nim watch in case we cause enough noise for them to come looking for us.
You might as well just let me just do the watch because I'm providing no help on the strength end. I'll stand
Well-
watch.
So you let go of the rope and go stand watch. All right.
Yeah, you don't need me.
All right, try number 2. What was it? Athletics?
Yeah, roll me another athletics.
A little better. 14?
All right, yeah, you managed to run and jump pretty far and swim fast to the other side, and tie the rope up or whatever you need to do. I think
You
you
were
were.
gonna
I
tie
think
it
the
on the other
yeah, I
side?
think the plan was to tie it up on the other side. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
tie
we're
it on-
going to
tie
tie it
it
up on
on
our
both
side.
sides. Okay,
All right. So
give a thumbs up. Double thumbs up.
start bringing the caravan across, and
All right, so I'm gonna roll an animal handling for Marine, I believe, and then if you want to roll, if anyone's going with the caravan across,
Yeah, I'll go with the caravan.
roll like a persuasion to help the horses, I guess. That's not good.
12.
Marine leads the horses in, but they begin to panic the second they hit the water, and it's not looking good for the caravan.
Can we
All
calm the horses?
What's
Can we
happening to
calm
it?
their emotions?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I get her to like stop, like trying to hold back on the horses? Like,
She nat one
they,
her
like-
animal handling, so it's not looking good.
My calm emotions specifically says a group of people.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I'm trying to look-
can I grab the reins and try to control the horses myself?
Yes, roll an animal handling.
All right.
20. That's a dirty 20.
A dirty 20. All right. So you managed to get the horses to start swimming and to start going, and you start to see that the wheels are now, instead of being dragging down the river, are now starting to spin, and you're going forward. But you're a little ways down the river, not like out of sight, but like you're like 10 feet down the river, like.
Okay.
And the sound of the wheels dragging was pretty loud, and the horses freaking out.
Do I see anything coming? I'm like actively watching.
Only a perception.
Natural 20.
Oh my god.
Nice.
High rollers. You see lots of
Glitch.
shadows flittering in the fog coming your direction, and you start to hear the sound of
I got shadows and
hums-
flittering
hums of wings.
and hums of wings.
What's the bugs?
Get
Bugs.
across the river. Let's go. Push them. So who's left on the
I think it's
origin
me.
side?
I think it's you
Well-
and Malara, Lucian and Malara.
All right,
Bruce
let's
on the
start-
other side, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
Bruce on the other side,
How
you
wide?
guys.
How wide is this river?
Jeez, I don't know, 15, 20 feet.
So have her sort of wade back in to start pulling the horses the last few feet,
There you go.
and then Hannah and I are going to start going across ourselves. I've got my sword drawn, and Hannah, you should probably have a weapon also as we go across,
Yeah, I'll have my mace out.
and we can still use the rope as a guide.
Yep.
Yeah.
All those on the rope, everyone that's going across on the rope, make me an athletics check, and Brew, make me an athletics check for help leading the horses across.
Got
16.
14.
Okay, one at a time.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're fine. I like
14.
14. What's yours, Paladin?
16.
16. All right. You have no
Fine.
trouble. You both are very athletic individuals and manage to hold on to the rope, even though Malara, the current is a little strong. You managed to get across.
I'm more
following-
swimming.
Yeah, you're following the rope, and
Yeah.
But you guys, the flittering is coming up to you. So, Brew, what is your role look like?
Or athletics.
Yes,
I forget.
athletics, please.
Athletics.
Let's
'Kay.
see what that looks
Oh no, that's an 8.
like. Oh no. Yeah. So
Not good with horses.
you're not good with horses.
They freak me out.
It's very. There's a lot of algae there. You're not able to get him onto the shore quite yet. And you now are starting to hear the same humming, loud bug humming that you heard before, coming your way. Nim, give
Let's-
me one last animal handling check, and this will determine
Come on.
where we come out at. Yeah.
It's a 12.
All right. So you guys managed to get to shore and all group up. And the second you guys kind of get back together onto the road that the other side of the bridge is on, you're on the other side of the bridge basically. A bunch of sturges come flying through the fog. Roll initiative, and we'll probably do this last fight and we'll call it there. Sturges look like this.
Bugs. Told you.
This horrid monster looks like a cross between a bat and an oversized mosquito. Its legs end in sharp pincers, and its long needle-like proboscis. Proboscis? Yeah, right? Proboscis? Is that how you say that word?
Yes.
Huh.
Nat 20.
Slash his ear. Slash his ear. All right.
Aw.
Nim needs to sleep apparently.
Nim
Just
needs
rolling
to
ones
go
all
to
day.
bed. Nim needs to go to bed. He's tired.
Nap time. for Nip.
Oh wait, no. Oh yeah, I guess Nat 1. Does that so how's that work with initiative if I roll a 1?
Yeah, you
Then
just
is
go.
it just a
You
1?
go
like,
last.
It ignores my initiative bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see here.
So there's 3 of them.
I think I was gonna do 4 of them, and I was gonna have 1 and 2 go on one roll, and 3 and 4 go on the other to save a little bit of time.
Gotcha.
And that's 9 for bat.
What's your dex mod there, Paladin?
My dex mod is +1.
Yep.
And what's
these are
the
gonna go
bats?
first? They're +3. They're very
Okay.
dexterous flying creatures.
All right, so we got me.
Yeah, I love sturges. They're it's a pain in the ass. But they live in the woods. I figured it'd be a great tiny beast to throw at you.
Yeah, that's fun. I've never seen those before.
Stupid face.
Yeah, it does kind of have a stupid face.
It's like
I
they're like,
hate their face.
that's the noise I imagine they make.
Little ooze.
Yeah.
Imagine it's just a lot of like.
Yeah. Malara,
Yeah.
you
Anteater sounds.
see, yeah, you see all these vicious-looking horrid monsters coming through the fog, swooping down at you. What do you do?
So are they like on the other side with us, or where
Nope,
are they at right
they're
now?
Right above you. They're flying.
above?
Flying
Okay.
above you.
Then I think I'm just gonna pull out my short bow and fire one off at one of them above me.
Okay, roll an attack.
That's gonna be a 19,
That's gonna hit.
and then
We'll just hit number 1 here. Closed all my things. Why did I do that? This is so stupid.
it's gonna be 5 damage. To I don't know if bat 1 or bat 2 or whatever, but
Let me get all my bats here.
Bats in a row.
Yeah, let me get my
Bat.
bats in a row.
Bat! Form a bat.
Alright, so we'll start with bat 1.
whoever one's closest.
Right, roll for damage. I don't think you'll...
No, I did. It was 5 damage.
Oh, yeah, he's dead.
Nice.
Oh,
I
you-
shoot it up, and it goes right through his like noggin, and he falls into the river.
Nice, Malara.
But one of the bats sees that and swoops on you. And is gonna try to latch onto you and use blood drain.
Sucking up my blood.
Yep, it's at a +5 to hit melee.
Not my
19
blood.
plus 5.
19 plus 5. Good lord, yeah, that hits.
All right. You can take 1d4 plus 3. You take 6 damage, and the stridge attaches to you. While attached, the
Ew.
stridge does not attack. Instead, at the start of its next turn, the target loses 5 HP due to blood loss.
Oh, help!
The fuck?
Yeah, this thing just like latches onto Malara and just like sticks its long proboscis into her and starts sucking her blood. Lucian.
Am I by Malara in the Sturgis that's attacking her?
Yes, because you crossed the river with her, you are pretty much right with her. And you already have your weapon drawn because you drew it before you crossed the river. Smart.
So let me attack it.
Alright, get on it.
12.
Roll, actually, roll at a disadvantage and give me the lowest because she's connected to you so that, see whether or not we're gonna
Hit one and not the
yeah,
other.
yeah, hit one and not
All
the
right.
other.
If once I see it that it's attached to her, can I just drop my sword and grab it with my hands and try to yank it off her and crush it?
Roll me a strength check rather than an attack then.
18.
Okay, you managed to grapple it. On your next turn, I'll allow you to detach it. If that's what you want to do, or do you want to? We'll just say that it's grappled for this turn. So you got a hold of it. Let's just put it that way.
Okay.
But it's still attached to her. So, Brew, it is now your turn. So what you saw was Malara and Lucien cross the river. Malara got shot one with a short bow, which caused her to get attacked, and then Lucien grabbed a hold of what is attached to her, and now she's screaming. It's screaming, and there's still a bunch in the sky buzzing around.
Okay, I'm gonna try to whip bat number, I guess 3
Yeah, 3.
with a hand axe.
Okay.
That is 22.
Oh my god, you guys. I have to start throwing something bigger than a fucking owlbear at you.
Damage is 6.
Yeah, it's dead. So 1 falls out of the sky. That 3 falls out of the sky. I should have thrown about
Yeah.
8 of these at you. There can always be more.
All of a sudden, from
yeah,
the woods.
yeah, there can always be more. depending on how we do.
Oh,
here.
this thing is sucking me dry over here.
I guess that's it.
All right, well, since you're the one that did that, again, just like before, everyone's going to swoop down and try to attack you and latch onto you.
Bring it on.
15 to hit your AC.
Nope. That is a miss.
Okay, Bat 4 is going to swoop down. Do the same thing. Nat 20.
No.
There's one already dead.
Oh, wait, yeah, you're right.
That was Bat 4.
But you're wrong. There's another one.
Surprise Bad 5.
Yeah, surprise Bat 5. All right, 1d4 plus 3. 6. You take 17 damage. Oh wait,
What?
half it because oh wait, no, you already used your piercing damage.
How is it 17 damage though?
Because it's an at 20, double damage.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Ow.
Don't underestimate the bloodsuckers. Good lord.
Yeah, he's got
get
like he's found his little proboscis found its way between your hide armor and just has got a main artery. You feel yourself weaken with its gulps, you know.
Pinch off its little suck nozzle.
Yeah, there you
Knock nozzle.
Suck.
You're the one holding one.
All right. Nim. Thank you, Hannah.
Okay, I'm just gonna run right over to Malera and jump up and try to stab that thing with my daggers.
Roll an attack at a disadvantage and give me your attack roll there.
Ooh. 24.
Ooh, dang. Well, that's gonna do her. You stab into the sturge and it releases its little proboscis and lets go of Malara's neck, and it's dead.
Oh, beautiful.
Because they only got 2 hit points. It seems kind of silly for you to roll damage if you attack, if you hit.
Yeah.
That was bat 2, right? Thank you.
So I'm holding on to a dead
yeah,
Sturgis.
you're holding onto a dead sturge now.
Let it go, Lucian.
I'm gonna bite it back.
Malara, it's your turn.
Metal. It's like Ozzy Osbourne.
I will roll with disadvantage to hit the one that's attached to Brew.
All right. With your mace?
No, with my short bow that I have
Oh.
in my.
Oh, shit. You better hold still, bro.
Tis but a scratch.
It's gonna be a 14.
That's actually going to hit.
Sweet. Oh wait, I didn't do disadvantage. My bad.
Oh,
Let me do this
roll
one
the
more.
second one. Tell me the lowest.
Oof. Never mind. This could be a 9.
Yeah, so because she's moving all over the place and it's kind of a small target. It's a tiny beast.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to hit. All right, Lucian, you got a dead sturge in your hand, and Bruce got one attached to her.
Drop the dead one, pull my dagger, and pick the one that's on Brew.
All right, roll with disadvantage, see if you can hit.
So I roll twice.
Roll twice and give me the lower roll, unfortunately, for disadvantage.
19 first roll,
Oof.
16 for second.
All right, you managed to stab it, and it lets go of Brew's neck without causing any harm. There's a pile of dead sturges at you guys' feet, and you don't hear any immediate, sturges, but, Marine doesn't want to stick around to find out. Our horses have drank enough water today. We need, let's get.
Yep, I collect our weapons and let's go.
Hell out of here.
All right, so that's where we'll end it there for tonight. You guys did wonderful. So much crazy combat.
Yeah, that was fun.
You're on the Triboar Trail. Good job. You made it there. I think another couple days, and you'll probably be at Triboar. But there's a lot between here and there.
Malara is extra pale from the blood loss.
Yeah.
Well, the last
Extra pit.
act we need to heal. So I can do 15 of laying on hands. Hannah, do you have any healing spells?
I do. I could do it to myself as well. I'm missing 6 hit points, so don't do any huge spells just in case we can't rest.
Brew, how many did you put down?
17.
Yeah,
Oh
she
yeah,
has
so
17.
Brew's
I
gonna
can-
need it.
I can give her 15 back for my laying of hands.
Okay.
See, you're not just dealing the damage, you're healing too.
Just
Yep.
you wait. Just you wait. Animals.
Rage out.
Fucking bugs.
All right, 1d8 plus my spellcaster modifier.
Triboar trade.
9. Sweet.
And I don't know, what do you
Alright,
guys
so full
think? You
health.
want to level up or do you want to wait a little longer? What do y'all think? You want to...
I would love to level up, but if you want to wait till we're like at a rest, so it's like
yeah, we might have to throw... We'll see what we... I think I would say you're very close. Let's just put it that way.
Mhm.
Things do seem pretty easy right now.
Yeah, so I do kind of want to get some monsters headed your way that are a little bit harder than we've been fighting. I also want to try to get a map worked out. We might have to work, I don't know, it'd be really hard for our paladin here. We'll have to figure something out where we can get a little bit more visual,
Mm.
even if it's
What?
just...
What do you need from me?
Is there anything you could display on the screen, like on your stream, and then we
That's
can?
what I was thinking, because there is Roll20, and
yeah, because if
Yeah.
you just move our
and
characters
I
for
could just
us.
move all
Yeah.
the characters around. That might work, but I don't know how big big of a stream you can see, Bill.
Oh.
If you pulled it up, like, do you have a... What are you using right now? You're using your iPhone?
Yeah, but I've got an iPad
You
also.
got an iPad? So what I think we could do is you could just pull up the stream on the iPad for the Roll20, and then that might work.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'll work.
That way we can... And
Yeah, we can play with that idea. That's
It's just a little bit more prep time, trying to digitally find the maps that work, but I found quite a few maps already. So I've been trying to keep a library of maps that work with Roll20. There's another
Yeah, one of
program
those-
called Foundry that
yeah.
that
Heard of that.
Ruscio uses that I play when we play D&D with him. That's what we use, but I don't
Get
know.
one of
I'll
those
look into it.
whiteboard maps.
Yeah, for real. I miss the days where we just like drawing crude drawings on the markers, you know.
Yeah.
Have a bunch of minis set up, you know. But you all did great for using the theater of the mind. You're all that was wonderful.
I enjoy that too.
Yeah,
You,
I like it.
Are you using a computer, Victor, to do all this?
A lot of it's prepped ahead of time. Yeah, I use the PC in Hannah's room in our office. Yeah. Or do you mean?
I might be able to get a basically a projector that faces down to a desktop.
Oh yeah.
But it takes USB and to plug in. And what you can do is put a whiteboard or a white surface on the top of a table.
Oh,
Take
yeah.
pictures of this from above, and you can draw.
Yeah, it might be.
Yeah.
We might not have the space for it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I do have the whiteboard. I have the rubber whiteboard, but I don't know if that would work. I think what I'll end up doing is I'll just get on Roll20 and I'll see if I can get some maps for our encounters that I'm trying to get some encounters planned up and get some maps for them. And then we'll just get you some little tokens, and you tell me where you want to move, and I'll move you around, and it'll give us a little bit better of an idea of battle, you know. So
Yeah, that'd be fun.
I didn't have too much as far as pictures to show you this time because we're just on a trail and monsters. So, but next time I'll try to get, like I said, we'll try to get some things together. But that was a lot of fun.
Put it out there.
That was
Yeah,
fun.
thanks.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Awesome. Alrighty.
Well
Bye,
done.
guys.
And we'll have to let me know what works for you guys next in the future. Just in the characters list tab, if you want to throw next week what sounds good for you, we'll all try to get together and we'll play.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Deal.
Talk to you later,
you.
everyone.
Bye.
All right,
Bye.
thanks.
Good night.
Bye. Good night.
See ya.
Much love.
Night.
Bye.
All right, stream. That's where we're gonna close it out for the night. Our adventurers once again taking on the wilds of Triboar Trail, making their way all the way down the Sword Coast on the high road. Man, what an adventure! Leaving in the middle of the night, avoiding the goblin horde, thanks to Malara. I'm always afraid I'm gonna say your name wrong. Malara's dream, or premonition, if you will. So thank you very much for joining us. Tune in next week for the next episode. We're going to get a couple highlights out so you can watch if you're watching the VOD and you made it all this way. Congratulations, 1,018 human points to you. Spread those for brand new D&D simulations.